Hey, my name is John. Welcome to the My Faith Adventure vlog, where you watch me take a leap of faith and see what happens. So this is our first episode, and really what I want to do is lay out for you what is this huge risk that God is asking me to take, and what's the process that you're going to be watching me go through that's kind of scary and insane for me. About 2 months ago, God asked me to quit a very well-paying job, making a good amount of money, and my lifestyle had adjusted to that amount of money. And God said, you know what? Now is the time for you to commit to music. He showed me this in a dream. When I woke up, I asked him, what was the meaning of all that? And he told me, it's time to commit to music. It's time to do whatever it takes to make sure that you're set up to pursue that life, because that's what I want you to do. So I'm in a band called the Wolf Hunters. We're based out of Cleveland, and this band, we believe, is actually hugely important to our lives and our destiny, and we believe we're gonna help a ton of people through that music. And so the issue was, at my job where I was making awesome money and everything was great, I didn't have the flexibility to actually pursue that music. The job just couldn't support the amount of vacation that I needed, the time away that I would need to do things like tour, promote the band, go do showcases for labels and what have you. It just could not possibly work. And the management at that job was gracious enough to just tell me point blank, hey, that won't work for us. And they were very upfront, and I totally appreciate that. So my choice was stay at the job and ignore what God is saying, or quit the job and take something else on that doesn't get in the way of the music. So obviously, all the really good paying jobs, they don't want you to be away 2 months out of the year. And so I could not find a job that made anywhere near as much money as what I was accustomed to making. So I took a job where I'm making 100% commission, which what that means is there's no hourly pay. You only get paid when you sell something. And let me tell you, in the last 2 months, I have made not nearly enough money just to make things more interesting. I have 3 kids. They're all 4 years old and younger. I have a beautiful wife, and they're all looking to me for, the direction of the family, and they're trusting me with everything that they've got. So it's not exactly an easy decision to leave behind a job that supports us and to go into something that so far has been almost a financial free fall. Now, the reason I'm making this vlog is because I believe 100% it's gonna turn out great. And we are going to have success, and my family's gonna be able to have, light up sneakers for the boys and nice food for the family, because my wife loves to eat healthy, and I believe that everything is gonna work out fine. But it's completely impossible for that to happen without some divine intervention. And the point of this vlog is to document that divine intervention and to show everybody in real time what happens when you take a huge leap of faith for God and just say, I have no idea how this is gonna work, but I'm going to obey as best as I possibly know how, and I'll trust that whatever happens is gonna be good. I have a feeling that there's other people out there, especially in the United States, who are Christians, or maybe you just believe in a higher power, and you feel called to go in a direction that is super risky and has no guarantee of a payoff, but you feel 100% it's the right thing for you to do, and for you to stay at your job, even if it's a great paying job or a really great job in general, is not the right thing for you. I hope to encourage you that it's possible. You can do this. and it can work out fine. I've seen a lot of videos out there about, Christians who have taken big leaps of faith, maybe like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. And, you get to hear about that stuff and it's super encouraging. It's amazing. But I have not been able to find, so far, any documentation of somebody doing something crazy for God and filming it as it unfolds and just keeping people updated as things happen, so you can see for yourself, what you learn, what you go through, it won't be the same for everyone, but what are some possibilities of things you can expect. And I think it's kind of amazing to watch somebody go through a transition like that in real time. This is what I'm going to share in absolute detail, is the play-by-play of how this thing unfolds. And I'm also going to be sharing things that I learn through the process. And I just want to give you a heads up right now. This vlog is not about me having perfect theology and telling you, perfect revelations that, line up with 100 different scriptures. I know that my theology is gonna change through this process. Another thing is, I don't have a perfect life. My life is not, neat and tidy. I don't have $200,000 in a savings account that's gonna float me through this transition. Actually, because of other things that I've done, for God, and also because I'm not the greatest person with finances, me and my family really don't have almost any savings, which makes this thing even crazier. So for those out there who aren't perfect financial planners, who don't have, a trust fund or something that's gonna float you through this will encourage you. I am financially not in a good position to do something like this, especially with something like music, which has a very low success rate. It's complete craziness unless I believe that God is telling me to do it, in which case it's the safest thing I could possibly do. I want everybody to see how amazing God is. I want everybody to see in detail how God gets me through this transition, what happens, how it all plays out, what develops through this, and how I develop through this. And hopefully it encourages somebody out there to take a big leap of faith for God, trusting that He's gonna come through. It's gonna work out great. You're gonna be fine. If you are somewhat entertained by this, if you're at all interested in what's gonna happen in my life, please subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, criticism, things that you didn't like, please comment below and I will be responding to everybody. That's it for this first episode. Next time I see you, I'm gonna be sharing with you what has been going on financially, what has been developing in this crazy journey. So stay tuned, have an amazing week. I will see you very soon.